Assalamu alaikum, girls. I hope my voice is audible. So we are going to focus more on blending skill today, and I have made this video for you so that you can practice some activities and games over the weekend or over the holidays, or maybe when you would be coming back, you would be doing your blending in a far better way. So our major focus is on third skill, blending for reading. So basically, when you know that there is a reading problem over there and you are able to identify that reading problem, then you can work on the child and you can help the child achieve the goals. So, if we focus on the blending and if we see that how we can teach blending online, then we need to concentrate more on teaching the pure sounds of consonant and vowel. The first step is to teach the sounds, and when you are done with the first three groups of Jolly Phonics sound, then you can move to the fourth group and the long vowel sound. When you start teaching blending or the first group, at, ipen, you can start with the words. And if your child is not able to blend, then you can have two letter blending first, and then you can move on to the three letters blending. Short vowels play an important role in the teaching of blending, and you can have lots of activities for the short vowel sounds. You can use hand signs for teaching short vowels. You can tell them that a, Inky Mouse, is at the side of the box, at the side of the box, at the edge of the box, in the box, on the box, under the box. Then you can tell them to guess. K, at. Which vowel is there? Can you please show me the hand action? And then when they would be doing the hand action, you can tell them whether they are correct or not. Okay, so you can also use some other activities, like you can use this clock. You can tell them that Y is also acting as a vowel. When it's coming in the beginning, it's saying a year sound, but sometimes it's coming at the end and taking the place of I, saying it E or I sound over here. Okay, so next we have got the idea of arm blending. This is always the first step. Put your right hand on the left arm top, a, t. And there is again a third step when the child says the complete word. So at this fourth step, you are not going to say anything. You're just going to repeat the action of swapping the hand. The teacher is going to move the hand on the arm and the child is going to say the word. The teacher is going to remain quiet. Okay, so when you are working with the vowel sound, moving toward the second group, third group, and the fourth group, then we have got extensive list of the words with longer spellings. There are lots of blending techniques you can use games, because children love games. They think that they are not blending, they're actually playing games. You can ask them to find the words, find letters, and you can paste the letters on different parts of the classroom. For example, if you have got this at, you can put this somewhere, then a, and then t. Tell them to touch the wall, say the sound, then move to the next sound, and then do the running blending. Swap blending, when you are showing them some flashcards and telling them that you are going to touch the sound and then they are going to say the complete word. Then you can also use flashcards for different activities. I'm going to share a list of the flashcards with you guys as well. You can have musical chair. You can say a word and then you can give the flashcard to children and you can tell them to sit down as per the sequence of the word. For example, if you have got the word over here, pin, in, you can place three chairs in the room and you can tell them to sit one by one. The child with per flashcard will sit in the first chair, the child with E flashcard will sit next, and then the child with flashcard. Four corners for four letter words. Hand them some flashcards of the sound, say the word loudly, and tell them to go and quickly sit down in a corner. Silent blending. The teacher will do the action and student will say the words. Blending board. I will send the picture of the blending board. It's very simple. Simple. Just have the line in the middle, of making words. Have the short vowel flashcards at the top, have the long vowel flashcards at the bottom, and then you can ask them, you can say them to use any vowel to make the word. Balloon burst. You can tell them to burst the balloon with the right sound. For example, if you have got the word at and you have got some balloons with some letters written on them, they are going to burst only the letter with s, a, and t. And then you can always use this technique. Okay, so what are the do's and don'ts of blending? Teach all sound first. Teach pure sounds without mixing. If your sound is not pure, there is some other sound mixed in that sound, then it would be very difficult to have them blend. And then do not help them in guessing. For example, if the child looks at the cat and says, "It's cat," tell them not to do so. Tell them to blend and try not to provide pictures with the words. Teach systematically, follow the steps. You are going to go step by step. Don't mix up all the teaching steps, and always encourage, because when the child is blending naturally, they are very slow. And I will also share a sample of the blending as well. Okay, so when the child is blending, you can guess that if the child has started blending or not, and you can tell him by looking at your child. He's trying to recall sound slowly, he's making mistakes, and he's also doing corrections. And sometimes when the child is not able to learn, is not able to say any sound or blend, then it is maybe because of the letter names. And sometimes the mother tongue influences too much for some sound, and the child is not able to say the English sound. Sometimes child is given names of the short vowel sound. Because of those names, the child is not able to blend even three-letter words. So the teachers, you are requested to make sure that you are taking care of these items. In pupil book 1, in stage 1, these are the sample words. Three-letter words with k, with kicking k, with k, this one double trouble, double letters, consonant blends, initial and final. Stage 2, long vowels, digraphs, both together, blends with long vowel sounds, R control vowel sounds, long vowel sounds, oi and o words are going to be there as well. So you can use these steps for teaching and for planning of the school year. You can use different materials for this purpose, and you can always ask for help if required. So this is all from my side. You are requested to complete your task. The first task was to do the blending of some words from book 1. Share your voice note with your partner, and your partner will share the voice notes as well, and then share the voice notes with me as well. And then you have got step 2 is to say the sounds of short vowels and share with me. Thank you guys. Now I'm going to share this recording.